Oh, it's gonna be an episode today, ladies and gentlemen, because we are going to be moving into winter, which means that I have to generate some food, and I gotta make sure that we are not gonna die. And we have like the mega omen coming up here, that we're still generating some stuff for. So it's a bit of a mess everywhere. But we're gonna handle it and just make stuff kind of work. So I'm gonna tell you right now, I want this guy hunting, not making food. We can make the food in winter. The hunting I think is harder during winter, so let's not worry too much about that. We do have this well incoming that I do intend on putting right here. But I also, I mean, I'm well aware that that's probably not the biggest priority for us right now. So, I guess what I would like to do now is do some preparation of some stuff, right? There's a couple different things that I can prepare and do. I really need one more person in order to prepare and do them. Um, how many more days? We got 8 more days till the new season. Let's Here's the thing. I gotta take you off of there. I need you guys to make another baby for me. Um, and then tomorrow I may have more tasks for you. I'm not as worried about this well right now, but one thing that I do want to worry about, at least a little bit, I guess I am worried about the well, because I also need to make the altar. I don't believe... Oh, I have made the altar, okay. I haven't made the large altar. I should make this at some point. +1 if woods are within 1. So we can just put this sucker like right here and that's fine. Or even like here. Anywhere over here is fine. I still want you to do all of the producing of all of the things. What I want to do is we already know we're going to get a heat event during winter. It's just obvious, right? Is logical. So I think that we should build up some heat when possible, but I also think that this needs to be our infrastructure period to get a bunch of stuff made. So getting another child is, I think, important. And we are still generating a frick load of food. So it's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna end day. But there's more work to be done for sure if we are going to have large amounts of success. Baby is growing. There's definitely an event incoming here, and I'm terrified of what that event is. This sounds bad to me. Okay. We have a burning building. Cataclysm threat rises. A building is burning. Okay. Building conditions. Burning building. After an event, buildings can be affected by a condition that cause damage. They spread to another. When a building is in a condition, a special action can be used to fix it. Requires a specific resource. My guess is water, logically speaking. I'm gonna tell you, of all the things, this ain't the worst. It's kind of secluded. We can take care of it today. I got 2 free people. So putting out the fire requires 2 buckets of water and 1 person. So get somebody on there. Get somebody. That's not enough water. You guys gotta not generate hope today. That takes care of the fire. The well is still, like, kind of useful, so I'm gonna make sure that we continue to research that and get that made. But otherwise, I still have another free person here. I would like you to build that nature altar. It ain't perfect, okay? It ain't perfect. I'm not saying it is, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. This is getting there. Producing nothing today is a tough one. That's a tough one, but I gotta put out the fire. I mean, it's just is what it is. And I really don't want the chickens to starve. Like what happens here, right? I lose 2 seeds as food, and then these guys will go hungry, right? I can't even put you technically on that. I don't know what happens if they go hungry. Maybe we can figure that out, okay? So animals, chicken, This is just like base animal action here. Is there a ailments? Hungry. +2 sickness each day. Okay. That seems bad. all things considered, that seems pretty bad. Yeah, I mean, if the chickens got sick, we really don't want to deal with that. So keep the seed generation flowing. What we really want to try to do, man, is figure out a way to get better seed production. And I just don't think that we have it, right? Like we haven't found a way to get more seeds. Which is, it's a toughie. It's a big old toughie, for sure. It's a toughie. Let's just vibe here. I think that this is not the end of the world. Obviously, the fire was a scenario that we didn't want to have happen, but we couldn't account for it. You gotta change your stuff and make it happen. Bonfire's not burning anymore, so that's good. Food flows. You're at 6 out of 12 on your research. This is getting made. It's going to take another day probably to do that. I'm going to get the people back on hope generation here in a second to keep that flowing, because you know this is about to skyrocket as soon as we get that squared away. So I got one dude that can work right now because you're doing that. We can take one guy off of here, put you back onto here. You guys are still getting tomatoes, which is good. I think that unfortunately this is the best available scenario for us. I end turn. I end turn. God, I would love to put more people on hope, and we're probably gonna have to shortly. But I'll settle for what we got right now. Look at all the raw chicken, dude. That raw chicken, I'm gonna tell you, that's how we're getting through freaking winter right now. It's a lot of chicken. Okay. I guess I didn't realize that this was going to be a roll the dice scenario. We're running a 67% chance. Yeah, okay, I'll take the loss. That's our first L on one of these. And obviously I don't believe that that's a good thing. What's going on up here? Some pain and destruction. Choice events. Sometimes pips will ask a question. We must use all of our wisdom to decide what's best. Okay. Interesting. Pips are panicking. Should I scold them? 50% chance for 8 fear. 50% chance for 8 hope. Village gains 4 fear if I ignore it. It's a little bit of a prisoner's dilemma, right? I mean, look, I've rolled high this entire game. 8 fear is not the end of the world. I can make that back quickly. But 8 hope gives us a nice benefit. So, let's see. I got no clue. That seems bad, honestly. Okay, yeah. Yeah. That's a tough one. That's a tough one, for sure. Everybody's upset. So, village gained 8 fear. So far, this one's not going too well. I lost an event. That's okay. If you fail too many events, do not be afraid to abandon the village. It's a harsh world. It's gonna be fine. Okay, this is not that bad of an event. I can stack hope still, or I just commit to not doing that event and we save ourselves some time. You know, it's not the worst idea. I don't know. We'll see. Feel it in my bones. The next season's coming upon us. Get ready for it. Yeah, and that's gonna be. We need heat. Pretty much ASAP. Okay, you're now generating nature, which is a good thing for the record. It is a good thing, but it's also not necessarily needed yet. I just wanted to have the altar made so that we can get that going. I mean, the reality is that we probably really did not need to research, but you're one turn away, man. I just don't think we can do it. I don't think we can do it. I need you guys generating hope so we can start pushing this sucker back a little bit. Like, we can end up dominating this and getting a good event in 4 days. I'm relatively confident. It's just messy, that's all. You have been slowly depleting the chicken population over here, and I don't mind, okay? I really don't mind. You can probably chill for a little, though. Right now, this is 14 times 7 food, which is a lot. Yeah, there's 14 times 7 food. I think that we want to get a butcher pen set up at some point. But I really need you to take out this guy so I can feel better about putting down a... Well, I needed you to take out him, actually. I don't know. There's still some issues there. There's still some issues there. Because a butcher accomplishes a lot of the same thing here. Right? But... Because that can get us 5 meat from one of these chickens, and then they'll just breed and continue to make more. But I gotta figure out how to make that necessarily work. I need this sucker to grow up. He's got 2 more days before he grows up. I guess I just have to chill with this as today. We need to generate hope. I understand that immediately upon going into the next time frame, we're gonna get hit with a cold snap. But there's not much I can do about that. I don't think. The other thing that we can do, okay? I take you guys... No, you gotta be on hope. I need to crank that 7. We need to win this. I don't know, man. There's a lot of decisions that gotta be made right now. I suppose I could chill on tomatoes. And just... But I don't know. We're losing 10 a day. You gotta just go. You gotta just go. You're murdering another chicken. It's fine, brother. Murder the chicken. We don't mind. We don't mind. It's a little messed up over there, all things considered, but it works out. It all works out. We're pushing this back, okay? We're gonna be fine if we just keep those guys kind of status quo for right now. Unfortunately, like, I'm stuck in a position, there's nothing I can do, right? I have to just continue to send the same thing over and over again for us to have a chance with this. Got an 11% chance right now, huh? That should be 50-50. I'm 14-14. That's pretty damn good, okay? Elder had a vision of cold. And that's a logical conclusion. Our baby is now ready, which is very exciting. Because what I would like to do is... I'd like to move the baby, Brato, here to this position. You have now wiped all of the chickens from this spot. I don't know. To be honest, I'd do it again. I'd do it again, I think. I really don't think we mind killing the chickens. But I could also... Let's maybe take you off of this for now. Let's have you generate a little bit of fire. We still need you generating the water right there. This way we get the research done. I can build the well, which means that I save a turn every time we're getting water, because the well will generate, and it's going to be a super well. It's going to generate like 4 water, which buys us an extra 3 turns of a person's use. So I think that that's a positive. This is going to push to 72. The day after should push it... possibly to 100. Like, it's gonna be really close. And even still, if it's like 98, man, I'd take the chance, okay? That's not gonna be too bad. We got an event? We do. I don't know what... It seems bad. Unknown event coming. Vision's confusing. It's in nature. Okay. That's fine. We expected the nature event to occur, and it's only a +1. That's actually not bad at all. We can beeline focusing on that here in a second. 94% we take. That's not that bad, okay? That's not that bad. There's the super upgraded well. I'm not worrying about that right now. In terms of construction, I think that for the future here, the large bonfire is going to be a necessity in order for us to get more of that going, but I also think that I'm probably taking you off of there tonight. Because I need... What do I need? It's a great question, honestly. What the hell do I need to do right now? I think you need to build that well. Okay? So the well goes here. Takes 3 days to make, huh? That's annoying. That is real annoying, but it's fine. It's fine. 3 days for benefit in the future. Everybody's doing their thing. We're going to have a 94% chance. Maybe we get value out of it, right? Something positive. I end day. 12 people is not bad, okay? It's really not too bad. And we're all set up. I probably should have done nature instead of fire since we're... But this is coming in 2 days, right? You can't lose this. A 94% chance you can't lose this. If I lose it, I cry. It's about as safe as you can possibly be. Okay. That's good. That's good, because that one was concerning. That was concerning. What do we got going on? Find something amazing, an idea? Is this just research? No, you're efficient. The table is efficient. The meeting point is efficient. For 5 days. What the hell does that mean? Okay. Efficient. I'm intrigued by this. Oh my god. Okay. It produces 10 now instead of 5. So it's double the efficiency of it. Holy lordy. Okay. Honestly, freaking huge. That's massive. We know we're gonna have a hope event sometime during winter. We take advantage of this while we have it, okay? We take advantage of it. We start to just build all of these other things that we got going on. And I think as long as we do that, we're gonna be chilling. We're gonna be chilling. I think this is very, very good. It sucks that these guys are gonna still be, because basically them existing means that 3 people are done for, which is why this well is so freaking important. Because this guy he's been sitting here for like a month. Okay, end turn. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. We're gonna be a-okay. Alright, we're gonna be a-okay. Keep in mind that 12 food per turn is still a rough one. Here comes winter. And it's gonna be messy, okay? You can tell it's gonna be messy. We're getting 3 cold per day. That's not that bad, okay? That's not that bad. I actually think we're well prepared for that. Winter has come, special harsher season. Most crops do not produce and animals do not replenish. I hope you have enough food. Okay, on the bright side, let's think about this on the bright side. Since we don't have tomatoes to harvest, that saves us a lot of people. So it's okay. An unknown event coming. It's confusing. This is exactly why we started producing here. We should be able to, with these guys just chilling doing that. But we also need to be careful, okay? We need to be careful because having more food going away is obviously like not the most ideal scenario. Okay, I need you on there. You guys can go back on there. We obviously need to generate 4 fire per day. We're also fighting this, and we're fighting this, and I still have a person remaining. That's not bad at all. That's really not bad at all. So how do we generate food? Because right now we're a huge negative on food. You gotta do this. 14 food down, 13 food up. It's okay, right? That's okay. When in doubt, you can set up foraging on stuff. You're on your way. We're gonna get more people. This is fine. I'm just gonna keep on telling myself that it's fine. How many days of winter? 20 days of winter. Okay, run the math in your head. So 20 days of winter, 12 food per day, give or take. That's a lot. That's over 200 food we need. We don't have that. Okay. We'll worry about that when the time comes. I mean, everybody might go hungry and they might all die. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Might end up being real bad. What are you doing, brother? This is a positive event. Anytime anybody goes to the trees, it's positive. Pluck out a bunch of food. That's not food. What the hell was that? You gained an ore. Okay. I'm not sweating that. I'm not sweating that. Your ore is happy, is good. I'm glad you found it. I'm not worried about it though. Okay, everything is still just is flowing real nice. I think we can go one more day and then we can take these guys off because they're guaranteed to work. You're producing 4 water now. You have no clue how important that is, right? That's an absolutely massive thing for us. So I guess that raises the question, do we really need the large bonfire right now? This produces 4 hope. And doesn't require food. That's actually a really, really important. And it intensifies his hope production. Wow, you're actually really good. You're really, really good now that I'm looking at you. I don't think we need the large altar yet. I don't think we need the healing yet. There's obviously still, I mean, there's issues all around. Butcher table. I mean, fishing is another thing that I think could maybe end up working for us, but I'm not. I don't want to worry about it yet. The problem is there's really not much that I want to research. Like this is probably your best just as a hope producer that doesn't use food. I mean, maybe it's the fires because we can consolidate and not have 2 people on it anymore, but I don't think that it's the end of the world in any way, shape, or form. Maybe we do something like this. Hunt one of those chickens just to keep some food going. I understand, right, that it's not the greatest idea to hunt the chickens during winter since they don't replenish, but there's not much I can do about it, so we're just gonna chill. We're just gonna chill. I can move a guy to research as well, maybe. I don't know. I kind of want to get one of these events out of the way before I move people off of there. The benefit is, I think that 30 to 3, I combat this event. Right? Like, even, this is going to go up to, what, 3, it's going to go up to 18? 30 beats 18 within 100%. Oh my god, you're generating hope from just middle of nowhere. Okay, we can take them off of the table. That saves us 2 guys. And we can take you off of the well, because now we're actually not using water. So that's really good too. So you're off, you're off. That puts you back on researching. What else do we want you to do? I mean, we could even go for heavy research today, which I don't think is a horrible idea. Yeah, I mean, I basically just have a free dude right now, which never happens. So I'm very excited about it. Something we could do, and I actually think it's a really, really solid idea. Let's just generate wood. I'd love to upgrade this research bench so we can have 2 3-banger research benches. Now, this is a horrible spot for a research bench. So maybe it's the idea of dismantling this and then putting one here is a play. Although then I'd have to get rid of this forager. Right here is a good spot too. Yeah, that's actually a good spot. Just looking around, okay? Just having a nice little look around, seeing where life takes me. 4 water is so huge. I just want to continue to reiterate that. Move me on. This isn't 100%. We can then take you off of nature, which frees up a person. We went from having no people to having too many people, which is not a bad thing. I'm still pleased. Still pleased, very happy. It's not 100%. We take those every day of the week, and that unlocks new content in the game. I'm terrified of winter, though, man. I really am. Absolutely terrified. We found a chicken? Okay, a foul flock appears. That's fine, I guess. It's in a horrible spot. And I'll probably just kill him at some point. Or try to snag him into a pen. Or something. I don't know. Let's get this unlocked. We got VIPs. Very important pips appear. Okay. They're VIPs. Interesting. We'll see what comes of that for sure. You are off of this now. And that means... And that was killing our food, too, so... It's a good thing you're off of it. What are you doing over there, my guy? Look at this little freak. He's just having a good little bob, that's all. Just a nice little bob. Okay, let's get a... upgraded secluded retreat right here. I understand it's a terrible location. It's gonna benefit us in the long run, so we do not worry. We do not worry. And I still got 10 health as well, so there's no reason to really go crazy there. I sometimes wonder if this is a good time to just, like, get water or something. Just to build something out. I'm also looking, we're at a 20 over 9. Do you think that 20 over 11 is gonna do anything? I don't think it is. Let's generate a couple more seeds. Just to have a small backlog. I could generate berries, I suppose, instead. Oh, you're hunting. That's why. I probably should not hunt those, but I'm gonna do it anyway. And I really don't need to... I don't need to produce any of this, man. Believe it or not, I think that maybe making a house and making a baby is a smart play here. We all of a sudden got so many people. So many people. Researching the hut is a really good idea, too. Because I have not been... I've been neglecting that sucker, like, big time. Relaxing stand, shared table. We could also start expanding, which is probably not a bad idea. We could, you know what? Let's actually try something. Oh, I haven't actually researched the fishing yet. Let's change this. Let's try to get this fishing post going instead. Just so that finishes, and then we can lay down some fishing and see where life takes me. Hunter Lodge. So the butcher table can go here. This can't go here. This would get rid of chickens here, though. What if we dismantled this bush? I know dismantling bushes is a bad idea. I'm going to dismantle the bush, and then I'm going to put the... We're basically going to create a diagonal chicken coop, so another chicken pen is going to go here, which means I need another cabin here, which is fine. Like, that's okay, too. We'll get... You can come off of seeds to build this cabin for me. Chicken coop will go here. Butcher pen will go here. I think that maybe that works. And then this needs to get dismantled. Okay. You can come off seeds. This has to get dismantled, and then we're going to remake it. That spot actually has water, so maybe we don't care too much about doing it there. But maybe we do stone cutter right here instead, and then that way I can put another coop here, and then this guy becomes a 9-banger. And then we would have this here, butcher here, 4 pens for 12 chickens. I think it works. I think it works. I think it's weird, but I think it works. And that's about all that I care about. And then we can also get more people, but I also think that getting more people is like kind of terrifying during winter. Because we don't necessarily have the juice to make that work in among itself right now. Okay, so you now gotta stop hunting, because I gotta lure these guys in. And this is gonna be the first spot, so we get the benefit of 9 eggs out of it. So you come off of there. Oh, I'm just realizing now, I can't do that. I can't put a chicken pen here, because I don't have a house right here. Okay, here's what you do. You move... That goes down, huh? A tricky dilemma. A tricky dilemma. We need to generate some more heat as well. Get you guys back on heat. We can take you off of there. How am I going to get a chicken pen there? Requires the dwelling within 1. It has to be a house here. But then that means the butcher table doesn't go in. And I actually think that that's okay. I think that that's okay. So then this would go here. I mean, this is now... I don't need you here, right? So I'm dismantling the house that I just started. That's a waste of a turn. It's okay, though. It's okay. Don't sweat it. Let's build you. This still provides us plenty of wood today. We're fine. Okay, we're fine. This is still going too. We'll get that benefit tonight. I think we're good. Okay, I think we're good. Winter's a little scary. Okay, it's a little scary. But it's moving along. And it's gonna be fine. This was a mistake building all this over here, right? Because we shouldn't have built this anywhere near the chickens. It obviously made sense to build it near the chickens, but it's not intelligent too. It's like logically makes sense, in practice horrible. Give me food. We're really just looking for you to pluck food out. You're starring. What? I don't know what starring means. Where the hell are you going? You're going in your house? You're making... Don't make homemade tools. This is homemade tools. I don't need tools, brother. Frick your tools. I don't need them. Alright? I got so many. I got 15 tools. It's just not... It's not needed. It's just not needed. I appreciate you, but it's unnecessary. Oh, we built our... we built our thinker as well, which is good. We need to get... So now the fishing post is here. Can't build anywhere? I don't have fish? I guess I don't have fish. Okay. Fair enough. I don't know how fish get put in. But I guess I will not be putting in the fisher at this point. So let's make a... Requires leisure within 2. Let's make a village hall for research now. I'm going to make sure that we got a thinker available. Are you a thinker? Why do I not have a thinker available? There's definitely... Oh, it's because you're building this hut. Is that... No, you're not building that hut. I swear to God I have 2 thinkers, man. Am I losing my mind? Jobs. Thinker? Where the hell's the thinker? I got 2 of them. They're both busy. Ah, you're building this. Okay, that's good. You go think. You go build that. Very good. The chickens are all dying. They're all dying. There's only one left right there. But that's okay. That's okay. We're going to put a pen right here. Somebody going to go work on that. Okay, good. You're all good. This is generating... we have... I need to still generate the heat tonight to get the 100%. But then we can chill. Like, we got no major dilemmas for a little bit. It's probably a good time... I'm looking at the food, man. We're still kind of chilling, to be honest. Boy, I really think that I got winter figured out right now. A lot of you said, Tyler, you're screwed come winter. Says who? I'm looking pretty damn good right now, in my opinion. What are you pulling out? You're very happy about this. Some rocks? That's fine, to be honest. I haven't done anything with rocks, like, at all. So, getting 9 stone, that's a good event. That's a good event. I would love for you to just pluck, like, you know, a bunch of useful things out of there instead. But I hear you. It's all good. So, this now raises the question. Do we want cats or love is in the air? I think that love in the air sounds fun. We got romantics now. Cats would also be good, and we'll get them soon. I'm not concerned. Here's what I would like to do now. Obviously, we need to lure animals into this new pen so that you produce more. I think that it's a good idea for us to actually continue to generate heat, because I think that another event is going to happen. But I think that it's actually more intelligent to produce hope instead. Just because... this always happens, whereas who knows? This might not happen, right? Maybe it just won't occur. So they can do that. You're now producing that. I'm gonna tell you at this point, make a baby. I understand making babies in the middle of winter, a little bit terrifying. Okay. but I don't mind this. And now what is really going to happen that I'm terrified about is I gotta make sure that people are producing seeds at a very fervent rate. Because if they don't, then we got problems. And it takes 2 seeds to lure a chicken. So tomorrow we're gonna have problems, but these guys can go on to seed production. 6 research a day is freaking great, okay? It's freaking great. Because now you're building 12 banger things in 1 day, which is awesome. And we can upgrade the bivouac, which is amazing. Okay, I like it. I like it. We got good things right now. Very good things. Food is still the only thing that I'm concerned about. And even then, I'm only like a little bit concerned about it. You got a vision? Okay, beware doom event coming. That's a +7. Okay. Good thing we started to tackle that. So, memory retrieved. The bourgeoisie. Okay. Interesting. The cottage. It holds 2 bourgeoisie and requires a cobblestone path to it. Okay. Here's our village hall. Ideally, we would build that on top of here. It does expand the village too, which I suppose is a good idea. What research would we like to do? I'm basically ignoring the giant doom event that's occurring right now. So let's get the performer stall back going. We'll have that in a couple days. We need to go back to generating the sucker. So it's fine. And then our seeds, we are slowly going to lose all of them. Which is obviously like a slight problem. So we're actually spending a ton of wood. Why are we spending so much wood? Because of this. Okay, that's fine. Honestly, I think that you chill here. You're gonna be kind of messing with some food for the next couple days. It's just kind of the nature of the situation. These guys eating extra is a pain in the rear, but you are going to be. What are you guys doing? This is a good event. Don't make tools. Frick you. Why are you so obsessed with making tools? I'm so mad. Oh, never mind. You made wood. I don't know what that is. Planks. Okay. That's fine. A wooden hobby? Excuse me? That's good. We're pleased. We're pleased. We like you. We like you doing that. I got no issues with that. Okay. We have a baby chick, which is amazing. That means that I don't need to lure any suckers. They're just gonna do their thing. You're now getting 8 eggs a day, which is awesome, to be honest with you. I mean, that's actually so massive for us. Research is still flowing. We gotta make sure that seed production goes up. That's a big kicker right now. You can go off of this to produce some seeds today. This we're remaining slowly cranking it. It's not a lot. In fact, it's not a lot at all. Basically, no chance of this ending up working. But maybe, just maybe, we can get the performer stall in. And then that will help us. Possibly. Still got a chunk of research. 3 more days of research. It's actually 4 more days. I need to get... You're building this for 4 days. Wood is no longer needed. I need you to research. At 7 a day, we're going to get there in 3 days. Dude, I'm stuck in 1 more day right now. I'm stuck in the 1 more day mode. I know that I need to end this episode. I'm doing this over my lunch break. I got 10 more minutes of lunch. I cannot let this video go for 10 more minutes. I gotta end it. 39-minute mark? Don't get used to these 50-minute dotAGE videos, you little goons. I gotta make sure that I'm doing what I can here. I love you producing 8 eggs now. The problem is that it's taking 4 dudes to do it, but during winter it's actually just it's great, right? It's a way for us to actually make that happen, so it's good. 7 research a day. God, I would have been like pissing my pants early on if I was getting 7 research a day. There's just an absolutely massive amount of research. So then tomorrow, we can get the next bit of research. We get the performer stand in when the research finishes. Profit. This is kind of how it goes, okay? That's kind of how it goes. And everything's gonna be cherries. Now, today I need to take somebody off of research to produce water so we can continue to produce hope. That's good. You're gonna research that. You're doing that. You're all just having a nice do, and I appreciate you immensely. Slowly raising our seeds. We got one more day of a clear moon. Oh, frick. It's gonna start raising the threat. What a pain in the butt. What a pain in the butt. I wish that this accumulated so that -1 was occurring during the times where there wasn't any fear, right? Like, if it's -1, it should give you -1. Okay. I am going to end turn. I'm going to end turn. Things are still flowing and they're doing fine. I mean, this is not fantastic, for the record. We have an event too. What's going on down here? This seems bad to me. He just killed my farmer. They're enemies. They're now enemies. Dude, it's really bad. Kerbo being stunned for 3 days is horrid. It's actually horrible. These pips hate each other's guts. That's annoying, to be honest. That's really frustrating. Can I just murder the one? Is that not an acceptable way to handle the situation? We witnessed counterblow. Okay, performer stall is ready to be built. We basically lose 3 days of 8 food, which is actually ridiculously bad. So get ready, because it's gonna get messy for a little bit. Not a whole lot that I can do about it. This does raise hope, but I'm not really concerned about that right now. We're still building that. This is done. This for flowers is interesting. I also think the windmill is interesting. ×3 during wind events is interesting. Upgraded altar could be good. The healer hut really could go absolutely insane. I'm not worried about this paper maker yet. I think that really I would like to just research some infrastructure stuff, right? Like upgraded stonemason's hut just to make that start popping. But I really don't think I need this many people doing that. So one thing we can do is train another guy as farmer. It takes 1 day, right? It takes 3 days, never mind. There's really no reason to do that. Make food instead. I still got 1 free guy. We have to build the leisure hut, performer stall. But that requires wood. Okay. The relaxing stand goes here. No, that's not what I want. I want the performer stall. So that's good. This would give +6. It can go right here, to be honest, and I think that that's perfectly fine. It takes 4 days to build this. We are screwed. I'm just gonna be perfectly honest. We're completely screwed. I mean, I don't see any way. I don't see any way where this benefits me and works. Get back researching. We can buy a couple days here. I mean, this is just dropping. I can't get enough hope that fast, man. I can't get enough hope that fast. 7 from threat, 6 from doom. Okay, we're gonna do 4 more days to get this where it needs to be. I mean, it's there's not much I can do about that. We built the village hall. That's cool. Unfortunately, short of a miracle, we're in horrible state here. Like, we will fail this Doom event, and I think that that's a bad thing, for sure. I know that that seems like a dumb thing to say, but it is obviously going to be a bad thing. Seeds, we're now losing a ton, so we got to make you pop on there. Food, we're still in the 80s on, but we're definitely working at a negative. But winter's almost over, man. I mean, 8 more days. We're gonna survive winter. I'm not really all that concerned about it. Research is still flowing. The problem is I really don't need to do research, but there is nothing else I can do right now. Which is wild. I mean, there's literally nothing else I can do. I could make another, like, stand here and hope for the best. I should have had people on this while they were 10 bangers that whole time, man. If I was smart, I would have done that, but I wasn't smart. And that's okay, to be honest. Sometimes in life, you're not smart. I'm gonna make a baby, which probably is frowned upon in this scenario when we desperately need food and we're in the middle of a Doom event, but I have to at least continue to make our place better in the future. We still need more people, but I now need to expand out in another direction. I mean, we got a lot of stuff we can do down here, actually, and I need to build a new hope area that just starts to produce hope. So, like, another meeting point over here-ish. We'll put it down here. Another meeting point, and then we're going to follow it up with another performer stand. We still have to train a guy as well on this. Which is so annoying. But at least they'll start making that. This is our way to go absolutely sicko mode on hope in the future. You know, for now, there's not much I can do about it. We're gonna be running at like a 10% chance on this, but it'll be fine. We are losing. This should be the last day of the stun, by the way, so we can get back to making 8 eggs a day. Because the food's definitely dropping, but I'm not that concerned. Dude, I think winter went fine. I'm gonna continue to say it. I think that winter went completely fine. Obviously there were small issues with it, but it could have been so much worse. It could have been so much worse. Okay, seeds are still going. Wood production is not needed. I can put 2 people down there. This way we're at least fighting it for 1 more day. I mean, 20% chances is actually not horrible. And then I do need you on water production. Yeah, I actually just need everybody right now. I was gonna try to get some more eggs, but I think we're fine. We hope for the 20% chance. Not much I can do. You gotta just let her rip. We got the performer stall for the future. Probably failing this, right? 23% chance. It's gonna be a damn miracle if we get it. Oh my god. Oh my god. That sucks. Okay, give me something horrible. I mean, make me deal with some pain. This is a lot of people circling around. Don't start an orgy or something. Like, it's obviously bad. That's bad. Yeah, that's real bad. You just killed 4 people. Mappo, Bushy, Rhea, Scrimblow. That's bad. That's real bad, to be honest. 5 pips died. And it was all of our best guys too, man. This is a disaster. This is a true disaster. Okay. I will not. Dead pips in the open generate sickness and fear each turn. We have burial that we can work towards. It's obviously, look, it's obviously horrible. The worst part is that's 5 people I lose that I can't work with. Oh, frick me. That was a bad event, man. That was a bad event. One more of these failures, we may be finished. Be careful. The longer we stay here, the more difficult it will be. Okay. Truth about what? Yada yada. This is not the first village to be cursed. Where I come from, we had another elder and he was a seer. The old village is succumbed to the dooms. I'm the only survivor. That's why I see the visions. This time we will defeat the prophecy. Well, we might lose, man, because I've had a rough go here. Rough go for a little bit. But more stuff coming. More stuff coming. There's issues, alright? I feel it in my bones. Next season's coming. Oh my god, man. I can't do more fear. I can't do more fear. Okay. That's gonna do it for this episode. It's obviously a lot that we gotta work on in the next one, and I'm just going to immediately come over to community and get this grave researched, and then make sure that we get 2 people. Both of our thinkers are still alive, which is actually huge. Just kidding. One of them died. Fantastic. Gotta train one of you. We're in hell. We're in hell. We're in absolute hell. I need one of you to train as... Oh my god, man. You all have jobs. What the heck? Take you off of this. You gotta train to be a knife master. And then take you off this. You gotta train to be a thinker. And then... I still got people available. At least generate like a little bit of hope. This generates more hope when a dwelling is within 1. That's why this is doing nothing. You guys get off this. You go here instead. And then I still have a child who's just like watching all of the adults kill each other, which is fun. We need to get the grave, but you're training. Oh, God, it's just a mess. It's just a mess. We'll figure it out in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, as always, liking the video, much appreciated. We'll see how I get out of this in the next episode. Have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.